Yeah, first of all, we are really excited to start a new format in this competition. I think playing the Champions League is the highest level club competition. And yeah, we already said we have a lot of ambitions as a Chelsea club. We want to perform at our best level in this competition and making sure we go as far as we can.
What have you learned from the previous matches against Twente?
Yeah, Twente, I think from last season look different. They have been working together for one more year now, so probably they have more connections. And more... and also has a team more experience together. So I'm sure they learn a lot from the last season campaign and coming into this new campaign. So yeah, they will be ready to perform at home. Nice stadium. So yeah, we focus on ourselves also because we know we have top quality in the squad, and we always make sure we find the right balance between coming with confidence into this game, but also knowing every opposition team, when they face Chelsea, they will be super motivated. So we need to be ready for the challenge.
Last question. In what possible ways can Twente and Chelsea be compared?
Good question. Probably on the fact like both teams come on the pitch and want to win the game. I think some maybe similarities in terms of the way we want to play. I know the coach from Twente likes to have a high pressure, so let's see what she does tomorrow on the game and what happened on the field. Maybe in this comparison, yeah, the high pressure and the way we want to play when we have the ball.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Who's next? Thank you.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Millie, first of all, what's your opinion about the Dutch players, Veerle and Wieke, in your team?
Yeah, she's looking at me, so I'll say nice things. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, both amazing players, but I think most importantly, incredible people. I think really good characters, cheeky at times, so we keep them in check. No, they're really hardworking, great mentality, and like any player, they add to our team and bring their qualities. But yeah, they've been unbelievable so far, and especially V, she's settled in like she's been here for years, which I think is credit to our environment, but credit to her and the way she's come in and performed so far.
Yeah. What do you expect from the game tomorrow?
An exciting one, hopefully for the fans. But yeah, I think it'll be a really competitive game. I think, as Sonia said, they're in great form. I think we're in, a similar position, and yeah, it's the start of our Champions League campaign, and especially with the new setup as well. I think it's going to be really exciting. But first and foremost, we need to take care of business tomorrow.
Yeah. Question for the coach. Good evening.
Good evening.
Are they going to start, Veerle and Wieke?
I would like to give you the answer, but I'm someone who really likes to have some surprise, so you will have to wait for tomorrow and the lineup, maybe 1 hour before the game. But of course, I know like that's important for them to travel to their country. Both of them want to play this game, so that's something I have in my mind.
Yeah, all those friends are coming to the stadium as well. So
yeah, I know, and all their families are coming. I know that as well. So yeah, but again, like it's good for them to be back to the country and to be able to be involved in the game.
Yeah, and how did Veerle step in the level?
Really good, as Millie just mentioned. Really good player, young player, but she has a lot of talent. I think she already proved that from the minute she got with us on our league. Our league is really competitive, and she was able to perform and to bring an impact for the team. Really good and talented young player for us. We are happy to have her in the squad. I'm happy to have her as a coach, but also, as Millie mentioned, also I think really good people, and I think they settled in well. Veerle settled in well. It seems like she's been part of the squad for more than few months, few weeks.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any more in the room? Okay, cool. We'll jump across to Zoom then. Sorry to make you squint at a very small screen in front of you guys, but Kit, we'll come to you next, please.
Yeah, the only player who is unavailable from Friday's game is Kat Macario. Yeah, she's okay. We just decided for her not to travel with the team. Yeah, she will be okay for the weekend game against Tottenham. Except that, everyone will be available. And yeah, we also have some players who are coming from injury. They are training fully with the team now. Yeah, Niamh, Lucy. So it's really positive news. Yeah, a bit too early for Lucy and Niamh to be involved on the game tomorrow, but yeah, they are in a good place to be available for the game against Tottenham. Yeah, she just has few inflammation around her Achilles. This is something we have been managing for weeks now. We just felt maybe the good plan for her was to stay and not to have to travel with the team. We also have depth in the squad and a lot of quality, so happy for me to have other players who step in and perform tomorrow. Again, we have a lot of ambitions. As a Chelsea club, we want to perform in every competition. Everyone knows the Champions League is the only trophy we is missing at the club. When you are competitive and you have these ambitions, you want to perform at the highest level. So for us, like as a club, as I mentioned, the Champions League is the highest competition you can play as a club. And I think we all want to take that opportunity to perform and to show our best level in this competition.
Yeah, it's exciting though. It's the competition that every player wants to play in. You dream of it as a little kid, going from watching it on the TV and kind of having that excitement to then being able to play in it. It's a privilege, and it's a competition that is never taken lightly. I think we've seen how hard the women's game is now to compete and to win. It's getting harder and harder each season, which is fantastic. Shows that we're doing all the right things and we're keeping moving the women's game forward. But it's an honour to play in, and you know our ambitions are the same every single season. The journey always looks very different from season to season, but our ambitions are very clear, and as players we know what's expected of us. And I think the most important thing is we're all on the same page and we're all going in the same direction. And yeah, our journey starts tomorrow, so yeah, we want to start in the right way and get off to a good start. Well, I mean, if you're looking at our results, it's gone pretty well, to be fair. As players, you can't ask for anything more. I think the only thing we've been critical on ourselves is some of the performances, but it's early on in the season. I think, you know, hitting peak performance comes a little bit later on in the season. Obviously, we strive every single game to be at our best, but the most important thing is points on the board. And yeah, I think collectively we're in a really good place. And like I said, we're all on the same page. We're working hard every single day to be better. But most importantly, it's about tomorrow night's game, and yeah, our heads are on that, to be honest. I'm always available for selection. Obviously, my summer looked a little bit different, but to be honest, my priority is Chelsea right now. And like I said, we've got a massive game in the Champions League tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just fully focused on that and have to see what comes. Yeah, really excited with this new format, especially because I think, as you just mentioned, the new format will bring higher competition in every fixture. As competitors, I already mentioned that, I think we want to compete against the best teams and see where we are at. So yeah, really excited, really positive format. I think it will bring, even for the women's game, a higher competition. And yeah, that's what we want to see for the fans, for people who are watching the games on TV, and for the clubs to be able to compete against each other and just perform at the highest level. So it's all positive. We should ask her the question. Do you want to answer the question, Verle? She's in the room. But again, yeah, as you just mentioned, I think the English league is really, really competitive, probably the best league in the world. But Verle is dealing with that in a really positive way and a really performing way. The games she played with us, she had a really good performance and she brought an impact to the team. So really happy with her performances and the impact she's having with the team right now. So yeah, for sure that's a difference, but she's adapting to the English league in a really good and positive way. Yeah, as a Chelsea manager, I have depth in the squad, and in our environment, the competition is high. So yeah, she's competing with also really good players in the squad, and sometimes for me, yeah, my choices go with the high competition I have in the squad, but also the fact like it's important to rotate the squad for the players to be always as fresh as they can into going into every game. So it's a mix of both, but I know from the beginning
training and with the games she had with us in pre-season and from the start of the season, she's good enough to play in almost every game for Chelsea.
Okay, thank you. A question for Millie as well about Veerle. What kind of person is she in the team?
Yeah, she's hardworking. Every single day she shows up, and just on the back of Sonia's comment, I think she's coped amazingly. But I think that's down to her as a person, her characteristics, and her mentality coming into such a big club and a big league. I think she's done amazing. But yeah, I think that's credit to herself, and she should be really proud of that so far. But yeah, she comes in, she gets her head down, she works hard. She's bubbly. She's just lovely to be around, and like I said, she's settled in so well. It's honestly like she's been here for a lot longer than what she has.
And I can imagine that you are a role model for her. I can imagine how are you helping her in the team?
I mean, you'll have to ask her if I'm a role model for her. I'm not going to answer that myself. Am I? Yeah, I think most importantly for me, it's just making sure players are comfortable and that when they come to Chelsea, they feel kind of welcomed and valued, and that they can be themselves and express who they are, both on the pitch, off the pitch. And if they need anything, I'd like to think all my players know that I'm there for them. I've got an open door, whether it's to do with football, not to do with football. Yeah, people call me Mother Hen, so I like to make sure everyone's looked after. But yeah, just honestly making sure that she's enjoying herself, that's for me the most important thing.
Great stuff. We'll leave it there. Thanks very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.